Okay, guys, as you know, I rarely edit my videos. I like to give you raw, unscripted material, and I rarely cut anything out. This video is going to be a little bit different. As you may know, if you watch some of my YouTube shorts, I had to leave Toronto Audiofest early because my mom was in the hospital, and unfortunately, she passed away. Definitely appreciate if you didn't see my YouTube shorts. Once again, thank you for all the well wishes. It's been very heartwarming. Uh, I did want to do this video because, number one, Toronto Audio Show deserves it. It is all about family, as you're going to hear in my Best of Awards. But also, I wanted to create a video that was a tribute to my mom because she was so instrumental in me becoming an audiophile. And even some of the FAQs I get about, hey, why don't you charge for this? Why don't you charge for that? Her being unselfish in her life and some macro stories that played out over my lifetime taught me that sometimes the long game is better than the short game. And so if you want to watch the full length video that includes the tribute to my mom, I know I shared it with my WhatsApp group, and they're kind of extended family to me. And I'm happy to share it with any of you that want it. Just email me and I'll give you the full length version. But I realized also this is a channel for a hobby. You guys look for escape. Many of you have gone through the same thing. I don't want you to have to deal with heavy stuff that may remind you of bad times as well. So again, I just wanted to thank you guys. It's available if you want to watch it, but this is really just dedicated to Toronto Audio Show, and I've got more videos coming because I'm slowly but surely getting back my motivation and getting back, and a lot of it is thanks to you guys and all your support. So thanks again, and enjoy, guys. Okay, guys, this can be a little bit tough video to get through because I'm dedicating it to my mom, who unfortunately passed away. And in fact, I'm wearing the last trip we went on together was Alaska cruise, big family trip. I'm wearing a hat I did from that, and a Christmas gift she gave me was this shirt. She had pretty good taste in terms of my style. So I'm wearing that today. It may not match, but it matches perfectly for me today because she did pass away. And I want to thank all you guys that have reached out. It's been so heartwarming. And I will spend part of the end of this video with a tribute, and a lot of it we'll have some tie-ins to me being an audiophile as well as some of you guys. So if you want to stick around for that, feel free to. But I want to get out of the way what I'm titling this video, The Best Of from Toronto Audiofest, because it made sense in some ways, because when I think of the best of Toronto Audiofest, it is about family. And this is the perfect video for me to dedicate to my mom, because that show, when people ask me, I say it has a family atmosphere. The PMA guys, both from Montreal and Toronto, just do a great job of creating a family atmosphere. And part of that is because the Canadian people and the Canadian audiophiles and the Canadian brands are so high, and the Canadian YouTubers are so high quality. I always just enjoy being there, and it's just, there's no toxicity. There's just a vibe that's addictive. And even though that hotel doesn't have the best sound, and you're going to see brands that may not be your type, but you don't have the feeling, I don't at least, when I go into those rooms, that I'm featuring any brand that I wouldn't be comfortable at least considering. These are just good people, from attendees to the press to the exhibitors to the show organizers. And really, my best of award for Toronto Audiofest is really for everybody I encountered in that one day I was there. All my videos were fun, from the audio note room where we played everything from heavy metal to Vincent doing his cello, amazing. I had Angela Gilbert Young was at a show for the first time. I wish I could have spent more time in there, but at least I got to see him there. I've been sending him quite a bit of business, at least on those power conditioners, keeping him busy. I got to see Val. I got to see the guys from Gershman who debuted their new speaker. I wanted to spend more time with that, of course. The EQ Audio, great distributor with the hyphens, was there. I wanted to spend more time there. Win Audio always has a phenomenal setup. You see brands like Bryston that do it all and do it all great. It was just, I could go on, but really everything about that show and the day I was there, all those rooms deserve a thumbs up. And really, one of the takeaways I would share with you is, because I don't think I had too many music clips or sweet spots, it was actually very crowded too. That was another takeaway I wanted to share with you. It seemed more crowded, at least the day I was there, than in the past. And one of the takeaways, though, I want to share with you guys is that when I go into these rooms, it's more important sometimes to pay attention to what's resonating with me and what I'm saying into the camera, and pick up on kind of some cues I'm giving you. Like sometimes I go into a room, I might be off of the sweet spot, but I noticed that they did double treatments to the floor, extra thick rug. And when I see little bitty things like that, and they're using their experience from the past or their own acumen to address issues, because those rooms are not very good sounding natively at all. You're not going to hear anything that blows you away in most of those rooms. But when you see them doing what they can to address it and doing the best that they can, it resonates with me, because if they're doing that for a show, they're probably doing that with their products, doing every little thing to bring the best possible. And to me, that's high end. So it's subtle things like that, more than just the fancy price tags and chassis and whatever you hear on a music clip, that I think, if I can share anything with you, that's something you should pay attention to. And that show in particular had lots of veteran attendees doing a great job and are brands that I can endorse. So that's my major takeaway, my major best of. It's a family show, and it's perfect for me to transition to my next topic. If you're just if you're just here for audiophile stuff, that's totally fine. I totally understand it. But this is not a review channel. I mean, I don't review gear unless I own it for the most part. And it's more about my journey and helping leverage my experiences as it relates to audiophile stuff to help you maybe shortcut some of the mistakes I learned the hard way. But I think when I'm dedicating this video to my mom, I can share a little bit of story and background, because I can maybe, if it just helps one person, shortcut mistakes that they could make in the future, and things that I've learned in personal life, as well as why I'm an audiophile has a lot to do with my mom, believe it or not.